see, here we go. So let me shrink this back up. This is the latest European ensemble. This is the latest European operational, teleconnection run. So there's the WPO. That's running flat out negative. Minus 2, like maybe average like minus 1.7 the whole way across out through the 21st. Now watch the EPO. Right here, we have that dip. Look where that correlates with. That dip right there. Hell, we might even see it. We might even see it starting to dip back here around the 13th. And I think that's going to be the case because right in here's that storm signal for next week. Okay. But here, look at the EPO. The 19th, 20th. EPO is going negative. We got the bump here that correlate in the PNA that correlates with our storm signal, comes back positive, and I think it could be stronger. The AO is negative. And the NAO is neutral. I mean, we're out negative now. Hell, we could even this could probably run out negative and not even go neutral or positive if it responds correctly to this, to all this. If the AO is running -1, the NAO is gonna run out negative. At least be -1. So that's just the European operational. Here's the GFS operational. WPO negative, EPO dipping. Here, there's our storm signal, and if the WPO is negative, I'm sorry, the EPO is going to run out negative, and if it's -3. It dips to -3 there almost. It's going to run out at least -1.5, 2 maybe. PNA, we got our storm signal here. We may get a little bit of a negative run there, but look there at the end of the run, it's starting to trend back to neutral and into positive territory. AO, right there around our storm signal, it wants to go negative. Here's our Thursday, Friday storm. NAO, there we go, where we are currently. Storm signal, and then right there, the 19th, 20th, the NAO starts going negative on the operational. Look at the ensembles really quick. WPO running out negative through the whole period, all the way out to Thanksgiving. But then the mean is still negative. The control is running neutral positive, weak positive. So that tells me, and then if the WPO is that negative, the EPO is not going to be like neutral, and it's not going to run positive. It's gonna run out negative. So we get in here around that 15th, 16th, 17th time frame. Watch that EPO go negative. PNA, same thing. Here's our storm signal for Sunday night, Monday. Here's the 17th, 18th. So there was 2 storm signals in there, and there I believe there's the other one. And then we go positive with the PNA. And in the face of this, EPO is going to be more negative. We have a positive PNA running. And the AO, I'm sorry, again, this more negative on the EPO, positive PNA, the AO is going to be more negative. You can see in the box plots and the whiskers. And then here's the NAO. I mean, the AO is going to be more negative. Here's the NAO, same thing. The trend, that bump, the trend in the box plots and the whiskers, it is telling me that this is gonna, from next week, this thing is gonna start, the NAO is gonna start tanking negative. GFS ensemble real quick. WPO, again, running out negative, kind of bumping, positive there, neutral for at the end of the period around the 25th, 26th, 27th. EPO, again, you have a WPO running out like that, that's not going to be neutral to positive. The EPO is not going to be neutral to positive. PNA, again, the PNA, here we got this, our storm signals. PNA, the mean is bumping up. The control is hitting like it wants to get positive. It gets back to neutral. Control goes more positive towards the end of the run. There, 26th, 27th. AO is nice. I like this. I can buy this on the GFS ensemble. NAO is, I don't think is terrible, but I think it's going to be more negative. GFS extended, WPO, neutral run, and this goes all the way out to December 14th. EPO, again, that's not going to be that positive, man. PNA, blips, bumps, but again, WPO to EPO, EPO responds to the WPO, PNA responds to the EPO, PNA is going to be more positive, AO is running. That's not bad. That's not bad for the GFS extended. And then the NAO, the same thing, negative, out through the period. CFS ensemble, shit, I might as well do all of them, I got time. WPO, running out negative. I like the mean, the control come to the mean. EPO, control, this runs out to the 26th, 27th. EPO on the Canadian is not terrible, but I think because of this, again, the EPO will respond. The PNA, again, the PNA is going to respond once we go. The WPO, EPO, PNA will respond. It's all cyclical. The CMC ensemble Arctic oscillation, I like that. I think some of these whiskers and the box plots kind of are hinting at a more of a negative run here. The NAO, again, storm signal. The mean is neutral, control is negative. That tells me that we're going to see this run negative. And then the weeklies, WPO. Look at that. The weeklies run all the way out to December 24th. And look at how the weekly WPO runs flat out negative basically through that whole period. EPO, there's no way. Look at these whiskers. I'm telling you, that's telling you something that, hey, look at the whiskers on the WPO are off the chart. So that tells me the weeklies, the next run of today's run of the weeklies, we may see a stronger negative EPO. PNA, look at the whiskers. Again, it's kind of neutral, but once the EPO responds to the WPO, the PNA will follow suit. Arctic oscillation, basically neutral to slightly negative, but then again, look at the whiskers. Look where the control and the mean are. NAO, the same. Look at the whiskers. It's more of a neutral run. I can believe this, but once the AO responds to everything upstream, I think the even tonight when we see the weeklies, today's run of the weeklies, I think we're going to see some drastic changes. Again, we'll go back to what our thoughts were going to be for the SOI tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It just all makes sense. And how DT can completely back off in the face of this, I don't know.